My guest today is president. I guess you're president.
That's that.
Is that good?
Sure. That
Owner of the Culinary Chamber of
No,
Commerce.
not that one.
No, it's not owned. It's owned by the citizens of.
That's right. All of our members.
All your members, and you know the thing, Joey. It's always a pleasure seeing you. I'm sorry I almost didn't recognize you the other night because you were out of uniform. You were in Paris.
You saw me as casual Joey. I looked a lot different.
I almost didn't recognize you. But anyway, the chamber works for the entire county of Cullman County.
That's right.
Whether you're a member or not, but we'd like for you to join.
That's right, for sure. We're the Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're here to represent our members for sure. But we also do a lot for the community because our community is one sponsors our members. So.
That's right. And the thing is that we just don't quit. We go from one platform to the other platform.
Look, there's.
And this platform is going to be exciting and entertaining.
It is.
Let's talk about Mardi Gras. It started in 1716, I think, in Mobile.
That's what I think. Look, my history on Mardi Gras is not real strong, so you might know more than me on that.
It's 1702.
Oh, okay.
1702 in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah. And I know they don't get the credit for that. A lot of people think New Orleans.
No, they don't.
That's an Alabama thing.
That's right. The Abbeville, the French explorer, landed there about 60 miles and from what's now New Orleans. And it was a religious event.
Yeah.
Tell us about what's coming.
So we're excited about this. It's our inaugural, and so we're testing it out. We're seeing how it's going to work, and we hope it's something that the community just loves. So from what I understand, everybody has a crew. There's different crews all over whenever there's different Mardi Gras events. Ours is called the Krewe of Camellia. That's the state flower, and it's about hospitality. And that's what the chamber is about hospitality and our membership. And so we thought it was a great name. So this is the Krewe of Camellia. And our sponsors for this are Lister Hill Credit Union and also Visit Cullman. And so we're thankful for them. But our whole purpose behind this, I guess there's a few different things. One, of course, is to get something fun for families to be able to do in our community. Two, we wanted to highlight the area. This is in a different area than we have a lot of parades in our community.
Yeah, they're kind of out in left field off there, just off West Main. Right?
Yeah, they're doing a lot of different things over there it's on 4th Street Southwest over in that Cotton Creek area where Rumors is, where the new area up where the ice cream place and Jubilee and $7 scoops, all that. So it's in that area. And we're wanting to highlight all the people in that area as well as give people something fun to do. And then our big purpose for this is our chamber has a foundation, and that foundation is for giving money for scholarships for area students and also for supporting our nonprofits. And so we're wanting to do some new things. We've had a few scholarships here and there. We're wanting to beef that up. And so this event is something that all that money that we make for it, for anything we're doing with the parade, the Gumbo Cookoff, it's all going back to that.
You mentioned my favorite word right then.
Gumbo. I know. People are pumped about the Gumbo Cookoff.
It's hard to find a good bowl of gumbo.
Well, I have about several people that are going to be there that they think they have the best bowl. It's going to be a competition.
Well, have you ever made gumbo?
No, but I have a friend that does it, and if she ever says I'm making gumbo, I am present. There.
Do you put hot sauce in it?
No, we put balsamic vinegar in it.
Okay.
And it just adds a nice little touch to it. And then also she puts a sweet potato on the top of it, which I've never seen. Oh, it's so good. It was so good. So anyways, yeah.
But anyway, tell us about the gumbo.
Okay, so we have two events. First of all, I'll start with the parade. There's a parade that's going to start at 1:00. And Ron, we need parade entries. We need some people to be in the parade, to be walking, whether you have a musical entry that you could do some jazz. And we've got some, and we need some floats, and we need walking entries. So we can have this to be a festive event for everyone. So you can it's $30 to have a float or an entry in the parade. And once again, all that's going to scholarships. And then also, we also then after the parade is over, in that Cotton Creek parking lot area there is where the Gumbo Cookoff is going to be. And you can buy a $10 band to come in and taste test several gumbos. And that will start at about 1:30 with that. Right when the parade is over is when the Gumbo Cookoff will happen. And you can try lots of different yummy kinds of gumbo.
I wonder if people will break the parade once they get the aroma of the gumbo in here.
They've got to stay in line. We won't start until after that. And then also the people down there, the vendors down there, they've got some things they're going to be doing too. There's going to be a band on the green space down there right outside Half Shell. There's going to be a band there. There's going to be a band up by Rumors Deli in that parking lot. The merchants around there are going to have some specials with king cake martinis, some different ice cream king cakes, gumbo that you can buy.
Are you going to sing this year?
Well, if you want me to, sure I will. I might scare the people away, but I can do it.
Well, now there's a calendar date. So, what date is this?
I guess we should say that.
Yeah,
I think so too. It is going to be on February 14th.
That's now,
some people have asked. I know some people have asked. You're doing it on Valentine's Day. We don't pick when Mardi Gras is. We got to go back from when you got Ash Wednesday that very next week. So that's going to be our. It's the same day, but I will promise you this, Ron. We're going to have you out by 3:00. You'll be done, and you can have plenty of time to go and have a night with your sweetie.
Well, what you do is you buy 2 bands.
There
you get
go.
one to your sweetie,
That's
say,
right.
okay? And then y'all go sample the gumbo.
That's right. And then we've got some music for you to sit and enjoy. You can just look like you have just done everything and gone all out for her.
Well, and once again, the chamber does such a great job for the community. Today is not a chamber day, though. It's cold, blistery, and
no. Well, it's not. But we did have a ribbon cutting already today, and we have recognized Small Business of the Month today. And I'm with you today. So
yeah, it was small business.
Small Business of the Month for January was Monograms Plus. We're very excited to award that to them. They do a lot for our community. They're a staple that. I mean, honestly, there's some people that come into town for that shop. So they help to increase, visitors to the area as well. They're great.
That's a dying art. It's hard to find good monogrammers, okay?
Oh yeah,
and they're probably the best.
They do a fabulous job.
Yes,
lots of gifts and things.
All right, we'll go over this one more time.
Okay.
The 14th of February.
Yes.
That's about 3 weeks away.
Yeah. We're getting crunch time.
And
we're excited.
You can. How do you enter a float?
Okay, so if you will go to our the Cullman Chamber webpage and you just put in Mardi Gras, it'll search that and you'll be able to see your registrations there. So register for if you want to be in the Gumbo Cookoff. We're still taking entries for that, and we're still taking entries for the parade. So in the next bit, I think the deadline for that is February 9th to get all that turned in. So everybody sign up. Let's have a good parade. Let's have a good Gumbo Cookoff. And then the day of, on the 14th, the parade's going to start at 1:00. So come on out, get your spot for the parade route, and then buy your armband and head on into the Gumbo Cookoff.
People always turn up for a parade in Cullman County. You notice that?
It was, what's the song? I love a parade.
Yeah.
They do love a parade.
I had a friend that been married so many times. I said, if you get married again, I'm gonna hire a band to play I Love a Parade. But anyway, the 14th of February.
Yes.
And they can go to the Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce mount. And it's sponsored by Lister Hill Credit Union, and they're building a brand new facility out on 69.
They sure are. And also Visit Cullman, which is our tourism bureau. So thank you to both of them, because, we love to do things with the chamber, but it takes sponsorships to make it happen. Thank you.
A lot of people don't realize that we have to entertain in order to get people to come into Cullman County to buy the goods that these merchants have.
For sure. Yeah. And we've got so many wonderful merchants, and we want people to know and highlight what they do.
Okay. Jory Orr, I want to thank you for your time.
I always love being with you, Ron. Thank you so much.